Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show you what you could expect from the Holiday Inn Express in Lima, Peru. Please follow me on Instagram at BrandonJohnson10K for behind the scenes looks at content that I will be reviewing in the future. So this Holiday Inn Express is in Lima, Peru in the San Isidro neighborhood. They were ready for Christmas. This was during the World Cup. They did have the Christmas decorations out in the lobby here. Now, this hotel is part of the IHG hotel group, and breakfast was included with my diamond membership there. As you can see, the breakfast spread here. So you've got some yogurts, fruits, cheeses, and you got a couple of hot options here. Not a huge breakfast spread, but I guess suffice for a hotel this size. Now, they don't have a restaurant at this hotel, so if you're looking for on-site dining outside of breakfast, you're not going to find it here, unfortunately. So you will have to venture out for that, but it's not hard to find good food in Peru. And there we have some fruits. So here's a look at the, this is the king bed, high floor, extra space. It's a weird room title, but that's what it is. This was on the top floor, I believe the 19th. I think the 19th floor this was on. So as we come in here, we've got the closet. You've got an iron board here in the closet, as well as the safe below. This is a pretty basic room. They don't have suites at this hotel, so the extra space room is probably the largest room you'll get in this hotel. But again, I do like the brighter colors. And one thing that was nice, like I mentioned before, this was during the World Cup. And this was one of the, I guess, the few hotels I ran into that actually had the channels for the World Cup in the room. If I stayed at the Hyatt Place in Santiago, in the Vitacura neighborhood in Santiago de Chile, but you actually couldn't watch the games there in the room. You had to go down to the lobby because it was a separate package they had. So there, as you can see, the shampoo, conditioner, lotion, and the soap. Pretty basic toiletries there. Got the walk-in shower, pretty good size shower there, and you got the separate toilet outside of that walk-in shower. Water pressure was decent, no leakage on the floor, which is always a plus for me. I did appreciate the space in the room. Again, while it wasn't a suite, plenty of room there, and probably the best view I had of all of the hotels I stayed in this time around in Lima. As you'll see once I get over to the window, there you've got a place to put your luggage. You got a work desk. You do have universal power outlets there. Refrigerator below with nothing in it, so you're free to store anything that you want to get. Coffee, tea machine there, water. TV is on the wall, and here is the lovely view there. You got the view of the Rimac buildings, really looking across San Isidro. So again, the best view I had on the of the hotels I stayed in this time around in Lima. So I do appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with a friend, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.